That's not what I wanted. Change the size of that. It's a bit big. I think. Have it on small. Yeah. That's better. That's better. And I'm back. For more adventures in not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Trying to solve this murder that I appreciate seems to be getting quite complex, but I don't really have much to go on anymore. Well, I do. I've got 4 suspects, but I don't seem to be able to do anything with that information. So I have no idea what's going on. So I'm pretty sure this guy that we've arrested hasn't been taken to the prison yet, or if he has, I still don't have a way to chat to him. Robin. That's him, isn't it? Yeah, so he's here. I can't talk to him.
Quiet! No talking to these scoundrels, criminal scum!
See what I mean? Or maybe he just needs to be in jail for it to trigger something else. Now, with my new skills, I can't remember, did I put it into lockpicking or... Yes it was, wasn't it? Lockpicking. With Kira. And I can't pick the lock there. I can't pick Esmeralda's lock. I doubt I'll be able to pick the mayor's lock. Out of the way. Ooh, I can talk to the cat.
Oh, golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Cecile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
Charmed? Yes.
But of course, darling. Be my guest. Heavens forbid. No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are just as easily outwitted. Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my more urbane tastes. But one has to make do, hasn't one? The fresh sea air does go to great lengths to invigorate one's spirit, that much I'll admit. And it is rather jolly to watch the ships sail in laden with all kinds of exotic wares.
Tea
full
down
of
me?
little treats the mayor likes to spoil me with. Darling man, he dotes on me so. I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest, that is hardly a coincidence.
You might be able to hear my dogs. They're playing at the moment and they're going crazy. Right, so she's not telling me anything then, which I thought might actually be something really cool if I had the perk to speak to animals. I would get some information, but no. Okay, let's save. That's one of my party members, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Quick load then. This camera's a little bit funny. It's just there we go. A little bit higher. Only a little bit. There. That's better.
You there! Cut it out!
Yeah, I get that, mate. Old enough to pickpocket him. There's nothing else. There really is nothing else. I mean, what the hell do I do? No.
Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar. I wasn't, in fact, complimenting you. I was pointing out that you're behaving like a villain, not the heroes we're perceived to be.
Whatever, mate.
Dirty rat, more like.
Judgmental bastard. Mm.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
Oh, you're not skilled enough for that one.
The Encyclopedia Demonium.
Still hasn't
I
been
know
returned.
it by heart.
Teleron will have to pay yet another fine. The knight in see-through armor.
Demonology for
Buttercup
dumbbells.
with a blushing
Ugh,
bottom.
I need something more advanced.
Esmeralda does have a propensity
The
for all
Encyclopedia
things naughty,
Demonium.
hasn't she?
I know it by heart.
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup
The
with
lesser
a blushing
key of
bottom.
Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense.
Esmeralda does
The
have a propensity
Pseudomonarchia
for all things
Daemonum.
naughty,
And
hasn't
the
she?
first edition too. Most promising. Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh, I need something more advanced.
Really? Seriously? This is...
Know it by
Sometimes I
heart.
think these books sprout little legs in the night.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shamsor. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
The lesser key of Sadakandras. What nonsense. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising.
Nothing there. I'm not going to be able to get round the back.
Need a big cheese on your rope with a wheel of the good stuff.
Fan.
Level 99. Must be another way in. Okay, let's try the inn. You don't think there's anything, is there?
I suppose you're here to viciously It's very tragic news.
No. Okay then.
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back. By all means.
Do I seem like the sort
People make a fuss about them because they endanger the lands around the city. They never bother me when I'm out for my monthly walk, though. But still, I do test them. I mean, they're so unnatural, aren't they? Cats can have 9 lives, but humans are only entitled to 1.
I'll take my leave.
That purring sound. Mind control vibrations, I'm sure. Don't be seduced, comrades.
Oh, sorry, Medora. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging...
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
Pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, done with you.
Glorious to see you once more, fair friend. Go on the path.
Nothing else here.
Hello again. How can I help? Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive sub-councillor Jake? That poor man. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at that room where it happened. It was rented to her. She came heavily close. I saw what I was starting at the time. Whoever done
Not
it
saying
has escaped.
anything new either.
The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's growing more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
Oh, that's so-and-so's house, isn't it? Everyone's house. Not getting in that in a hurry.
What on earth would an undertaker want with the likes of Hoggett?
Better solution to the zombie problem than a
Hoggett?
sensible morality.
Sounds like an animal.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem... Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself.
Yeah, okay.
I arrived at the inn
This.
where the body lay. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. I've been studying under Theliron for some... I've a passion for this work, you see.
I could have had a new lamb by now. What do you think you're doing?
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew 'em, spice 'em, stir and churn.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Yeah, have a broom. Did I talk to the mayor? Don't think I did. I don't think I talked to the mayor about implicating him.
What? Oh, hello again. Please, Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove... Maxine? What? I spent months... I've always been more fond of...
Okay, you ain't got anything else to say then?
Potatoes. Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
How many people can I have in?
Warm as dragon's breath.
Hey.
Nemrys is the greatest philosopher in the land, you know. I'd give me left whiskers to be half as smart as him.
Scout rat. Oh, I can talk to the dog. Hey, you. There.
Hey, wow! I was wondering where that awesome sweaty boot smell was coming from, and here you are. Wow! This is great! I'm Murphy, Jake's dog. Wow, you smell great! Have you been rolling around on dead things all day? That's my favourite hobby too. If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much! Seriously, so much, you have no idea. You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome, and I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend. I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome.
May the seven keep you.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake!
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It
No.
seems someone snatched Jake's body.
I thought I'd already done this.
Rest in peace, darling.
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing without me? smell rotten lamb chops.
May the seven keep you.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake!
May the seven keep you. Peace be with you, traveller.
Wolgraff looks at you expectantly. Clearly, he wants to know whether or not you're ready to allow him to join your party. Wolgraff notices there's no room left in your party and shrugs his shoulders.
Okay. Yeah.
Those dead dogs don't find me. Mercy me. It walks, but it's not dead. I wasn't entirely certain I'd ever meet anyone any more fitting that description. The name's Wolfram, and it's a delight to make your acquaintance. Good to see, by the by, you don't belong to the Legion. 10 of their number accompanied me on a fact-finding mission to an ancient burial mound. But, as it turns out, they stood a snowflake's chance in hell against the undead. Not that I reckon my chance is any higher, though, especially with that vicious undead mutt prowling the grounds around this here ruin. I'd go so far as to say I'm in dire need of an armed escort back to the city, as a matter of fact. I'll never make it back to Sicile alone, but you've gotten this far. You can bring me back, can't you?
Hold on. Why risk our hides for the likes of him? Surely you don't agree he is worth the life of such a splendid person?
Very well, have it your way.
You heartless cur! You're as...
Why didn't you do? Not letting me do my things. Ooh, yeah. Is that it?
Rawr! That is, how can I help you, my...
I need to dry off.
Who am I fighting? Okay. Okay.
I must focus. Into the fray once more. 7, aid me.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
No glory in this death.
I feel better already.
Okay.
I feel better already. Back on my feet.
Strange cave. Oh, wouldn't be surprised if that's where the body. Still at that. This is not good.
I'm overheating here.
Yeah, I need to get out of it. You are so screwed.
fraternité and brotherhood for all. Will turn the record clipper of decapitation upon you. Revolution is coming!
Those dark-robed nuts really ruffle my feathers, sneaking around here at all hours of the night. Nemris is the greatest philosopher in the land, you know.
If this dude can join us now.
Walgraf looks at you expectantly. Walgraf notices there's no room left in your party and shrugs his shoulders. Nothing he can do.
I'm drenched.
Don't have a resurrect world. God damn it. Let's drop that thing.
Cut it out!
Hearty elixir with... To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
No, 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 no. Are you fucking kidding me?
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Two resurrect scrolls just to get you back.
Now, where is my pepper? Out legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
Who the hell do I talk to now?
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sir, no, sir.
You, again. What about it? It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is. Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher. You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair? You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out! Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata! Ah, the sauce hunter. What about it? It was stolen? Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any suspect? Evelyn? Master Theliron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide-and-seek with stiffs to me. You suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow. The man raised a foundling orc out of the goodness of his heart, you dolt. A murder indeed.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
By all means.
Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. His body is gone, replaced with that of a sheep. This is all very disconcerting, to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jake have been involved with those that raise the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless. You're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you.
Sorry, sir.
Undead at every exit. Orcs upon the harbour. We're sealed in. These damn birds won't fetch more than a pittance.
Careful, comrades. I've seen sorcerers infuse even lowly fowl with dark enchantments.
Nonsense!
This particular batch
Those are
of
only
party
chickens.
elixir with tools
Plump, juicy ones at
Hello
that.
again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter. That strange reaction you call. I've been studying. I've a
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had great thirst. Come on! That ordered a contest across his realm. Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had... So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds. His realm.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Courteous, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. This is a storing house for Legion supplies, perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it. Courteous is my name, the Legion is my calling.
Oh, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs. This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife, Esmeralda, and the butcher seconds that, let me tell you. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself, and there's his children to consider. But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since the incident. Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here. I tell you, this gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. We warehouse guards don't have to do much apart from stroll the perimeter a few times an hour. And of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats a pleasant conversation, though my comrade Horatius has quite different opinions on that matter. Have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello instead of a state your purpose, he starts frothing on and on about guardly duty and security breaches.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful
One day,
gore?
Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Two-bit indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love? Ha!
One
When
day,
this
Moira.
little chat
One day you'll
fades, she'll
show 'em
liberate
all.
the flesh from our faces. Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her. My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
Hey,
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Maybe before the Great Orc Raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
Oh, too bad indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love? Ha! When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from... Hello again! As you can see, I'm still trying to convince this fool that a doped-up orc is not a pet. But he simply won't listen. You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to save him from his murderous darling.
You would trust a quack magazine from Youthful Gore? She's clearly liable to snap at any minute. I ordered a similar love potion from Youthful Gore before, you know. Since you obviously have no special affection for me, I think we can conclude the advertisements just don't deliver.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one with common sense around here. I'll do the honors myself.
No! She's harmless! Please! You bastard! You had no right!
No right to protect not only you from your own stupidity, but myself and the citizens of Seal as well.
Bless the seven, I am restored! Murderer! Fortunately, the wizards of Youthful Gore make a revenge elixir that will show you what's what.
Go ahead and throw your sugar water on me if you like. Your foolishness is no longer my problem. Thank you, stranger. If you ever need help, I'll do my best to repay you.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Damn.
A source hunter? I thought you...
Well, I think I'm going to end it here, because yet again I am struggling to make any kind of real progress. It feels like I am, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, okay, follow your leads. It's like, well, I just did. Now what? Excuse me. So the only thing I can think of is trying to make it to this strange cave. I'm gonna do it through the beach. Well, that's for another time. I think I'll also go through some gear, because I've probably picked up quite a bit I can now equip. Again, that's for another time. So, thanks for watching, and I shall see you the next time.